Hello, welcome to our pottery workshop where we will show you how to throw 2 different pots as well as some common mistakes and how to fix them. The first step when working with clay is to always wedge it. To do this, fold the clay into itself and press firmly downward and repeat this for about a minute. This gets rid of the air bubbles, which can cause issues when throwing and firing the pots. Next, throw your clay down into the center of the wheel and use your finger to create a skirt on the clay to make it stick. Keep your hands wet the entire time while throwing and use the bottoms of both palms to start centering the clay. Centering can be the most difficult part of throwing and may take a couple tries. Keep both arms firm and press with equal force till the clay goes into this cone shape. Again, always keep your hands wet. There should be minimal friction between your hands and the clay. To check if the clay is centered, look at it from above and see if it wobbles against your finger while it spins. If there is minimal wobble, it is centered. Now we need to open up the clay. Press your thumb into the center and keep going until the clay on the bottom is about 1 to 2 centimeters thick. The next step is shaping and pulling the clay walls up until we create our desired shape. This can be challenging and may feel very slow at first. Use both hands to shape the outside, pressing gently. To pull up the walls, squeeze and pull up gently till you get the hang of it. Go back and forth between shaping and pulling, as there is no set method and it is up to you with what feels and looks the best. A small sponge can also be used during this time to add support on the outside as you pull up. To create the neck of the pot, use both hands and press in towards the top of the pot. Sometimes, the rim of the pot can get uneven. To fix this problem, cut it off with a sharp tool while the pot spins. Smooth lightly with your fingertips. Use the sponge to clean up any of the really wet clay on the outside of the vase and do some final shaping touches. Use the wooden modeling tool to remove the skirt of the pot and finish off the shape. Use the wire tool to cut the pot from the wheel, then lift gently and set somewhere safe for it to dry. For the second pot, we are going to be creating a shorter round pot with a more defined rim. This pot starts off similarly to the last one. Center the clay with force and make it into a cone shape. Instead of pulling the walls directly up for this pot, we will be pulling them out as well. You are also going to want to push the center of the wall from the inside to start creating the round shape. To see the shape of the pot more clearly before you continue shaping again, take the wooden modeling tool and scrape off some of the bottom clay. To create a more prominent rim, pinch only the very top of your pot and guide the clay up. Use your fingers to lightly smooth it out after you've gotten it to your desired shape. Use the sponge to lightly make any final adjustments. Lastly, take the wooden modeling tool to shave into the bottom of the pot. This will help make it look a lot rounder. Now we have some quick beginner tips for throwing on the wheel. While you are throwing, slip or really wet clay will collect at your palms. Too much slip can get in the way of you throwing your pot. Clean this off by scraping your hands on the basin in front of you. Secondly, sometimes you press too hard and can knock your pot off balance. Don't worry, as you can fix this with cupping the pot with both hands and keeping even pressure on it until it begins to form back into a pot. Lastly, be careful when pulling up the clay. If you pinch too hard, you could take the top rim off your pot. If this does happen, you can shape the remaining clay into something shallower like a bowl. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy Art in Action 2024 with MeetArts.